Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tobot Galaxy Detective Season 2 Maximus V. Now this is what they call a three-stage integration, and Transformers is just simply a combiner. And once you purchase this item, it's already combined together as one robot. Now this is the front of the box, as you can see, and we have the three characters on the left. We have Leon Rover, we have Cyclone Hawk, and we have Captain Zack. On the right hand side, we have something called the Tobot Go Watch and the character cards that are compatible with. I'm not going to focus on this because it's very small and I'm going to lose it. And up here we have the QR code that takes you to YouTube to watch the videos. And then on the top it says ages 4 and up. Down here this says three-stage integration Maximus V Galaxy Detectives. It's made by Young Toys. There we have the full combined mode on the bottom right hand corner. On this side of the box we have all combined, and you have Maximus V there. Young Toys is over there. Tobot's over there. On the back of the box, we have the whole combined mode. We have the three vehicle modes on here. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. And then we have all of these things that combine into one robot. So again, you have these little cards that fit in here. If you want to do that, I'm just going to leave them in the box. On this side, we have Maximum V, just standing there. He just won the battle. He's happy and stuff. And then on the top of the box, we have the three-stage integration Maximus V Galaxy Detectives. It should say Season 2 there, but it doesn't. Does it say it on the back? Yes, it says it on the back, on the bottom. Tobot's Galaxy Detectives Season 2. That's what it says, right? And on the bottom of the box, this is barcodes and things, and you'll get instructions on how to put this all together. They're very clear, very easy. Transformation is not that hard once you get to used to it. Actually, you start figuring out better ways on how to transform it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a recap. Let's do a recap on how this is going to work. So we have Captain Zack. We have Cyclone Hawk. Let's fix this. And we have Leon Rover. And this is going to be like a recap on how this happens in the show. This is supposed to be this way, to be honest with you. Right? And to transform it, these guys, we're going to do that very quick. In the order of the combiner, let's say that. We're going to start with Captain Zack. Right? This is what Captain Zack looks before. There's the side view. There's the back view. There's the other side. And back to the front. Now these transformers, or these Tobots, I should say, they use friction clips and 3 to 5 millimeter pegs. They got really nice ratchet to keep all of this stuff together solid. So we're going to just flip this back, flip out the arms. We're going to put this hand away. Right? Flip that. We're going to turn right here. Close. Don't flip this down. I'm not doing anything in order, by the way. I just want to get to the point. Right? Right. So we bring this back. Right. We flip the head back. All right. Take this piece off because that's the integration portion of it. Take this. Flip it back. Flip these down like so. Get under here, put the windshield, right, bring the legs together. Bring this back like this, bring this down, bring this down. I'm gonna shuffle these in, shoulder, bring these up, peg these in. Let me see. Right, you take this piece right here, you close the mouth, and how does it go? It goes in this way. Right, so you have your car here, right? And again, let's just demonstrate on how that rolls here. Very easy. Now, I'm gonna bring in this. This is the new version of this character, and they went the opposite color of it, as you can plainly see. The fin is now white instead of red, and everything else is pretty much the same. It's just smaller, right? And I think the silver on this one is a little lighter, and you can tell the size difference there and the size difference there. Now the transformation underneath is totally different because it's going to separate into three different pieces. Right, one more from the back, and that's about it. So we're going to start with this now, and we're going to go into two pieces, and you separate these. You can see the peg holes, you got the friction clips there, you got the male portions on this side. You take this piece, does not split apart, but you have these pieces in here, right? This is going to be the backpack of your combiner, and this piece right here, it separates, and you go in here. Sometimes you need a tool, right? Right. Get these things out, right? So you have these. You're gonna find out what these are in a minute, but these are ready to go. Right. So next, we're going to focus on Leon Rover. This is what he looks like from the front. This is what it looks like from the side. The other side, this side, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to quickly transform this into the car. So we're just going to go like this, no particular order. It closes up. Let's put the feet away. We're going to do this. Do that. We're going to take the shoulders, bring those down. We're going to clip the legs together. You're going to shove this in here like so. And the same thing on this side. We're going to undo the shoulder. Bring that. We're going to take this piece out because it's not going to roll like that. Take this piece, bring that down. Make sure all of this is together. Now, sometimes you do get a little bit of hang up here. Just got to make sure the hand is put away, which it is. Right. And there you have it. You have them in this car mode. Now you can call it a Dodge Challenger. You can call it a Mustang. One of those two cars I think will be appropriate, but the nose of the car is way too long for this design right here. And he changes into, what is it? He changes into this right here. So we have these two things right here, right? Again, they went with the opposite color. Right? Try to give you some kind of comparison there. Almost the same length, but I think it's like a little bit shorter. And check the underneath. Right? Totally different design there. Check the, from the front. You can see the size difference from the bottom of the wheel to the top of the hood. And we're going to take this away. And we're going to focus on this piece. Now this is going to be the pants of the figure. And how we're going to start this off is the back. Right, bring this up. And you want to unpeg the front. Right. You want to separate. Right, so all of this go together like that. You want to get in here, get the foot. Get in here, get the foot. Right, you bring up the foot because it's on a slider here. Oh, forgot. We got to bring these doors down because it's not going to do anything. All right, so bring these doors down like that. Now you bring up the foot like that. Now you can bring these out if you will, and you can leave this all hanging. Now we're going to take Captain Zach's front, what is that, left side, and we're going to plug it into this piece. Now this is the only part of the transmission I kind of sort of don't like because it's not really like a solid lock, but it goes in here. You see. All right. And we're going to take the right hand side. Oh no, I said this is the left hand side. That's the right hand side. Let me correct myself. And we're going to plug this in here. Right. Make sure. See, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, so is this together? All right, so. All right, hold on. Let me just fix something real quick. All right, you hear it clicking, but it's just going to pop back out again. This comes in later. All right, so last but not least is Cyclone Hawk. This is his robot mode, you know, from the front. This is from the side. This is from the back. This is from the other side. And there you go. Now we're gonna, again, we're just gonna quickly go through it, the transformation. Right? I'm not gonna follow any particular order here. Right. Alright, so we gotta go back here. We gotta get this out. Get this out. Make sure you get past this piece. Make sure we get past that piece. Flip this up. Bring that back. Bring that back. Alright, so So we're gonna flip these down. We're gonna deal with this piece right here. Flip that up. And there you go. You know, all in his vehicle mode, right? And we're going to bring out the newer one. Right, so this is the new one on this side right here, and as you can see, as you can see, forgot how to talk. Their color difference, you know, they went with the white and the blue and a little bit of red. There, this is what it looks like from the side. Now his head shouldn't be peeping out like that, but since we're on the subject, we can look from the bottom. You can see there's a clear difference there. From that side, hold on, give me a break. And from the top, and all it's missing is this piece right here. I wonder if you could put that piece right there. I don't think so, but there are parts for it. So maybe I'm missing a piece or something. It could be a thing. It could be a thing. Right, so we're gonna take this away, and we're gonna transform this one. Right. All right, so we're going to follow the same instructions like the original. We're going to unplug. All right. We're going to pull this out. You can pull out the arm. Pull this out. Pull out the arm there. We're going to take this piece right here. You need to get in here. Right. Pull this out. Pull this piece out. Right here, you pull this piece out, pull this up, and you want to circle around like that, but just to get it ready. Right, so we're going to flip this around like so. Oh, actually, back up. We need to flip this up and then flip this around, because the head will not move if these two pieces are, you know, locked in, you know, type of deal. Right, you're going to take this piece right here, we're going to bring it up, clip it into place, bring this up, right, bring out the arms, right, and you have your upper torso. And how this works, it's going to lock into this hole right here. Right, there you go, it's locked into place. Right, you shouldn't be leaning over, and that's because these two pieces like to pop off. Right, perfect. So since let's see what's going on. Let's correct this. Okay, so now we got it corrected. So since we're focus on the back, we take this piece right here and we're going to plug it into these two things, and it's going to fill in these holes with the landing gear. So pop this in. I knew that was going to happen. We'll try. Let's try one more time. Like again, like I said, it's not the best connection there. They could have went with the friction clip type of deal, because every time I set it down, it wants to pop off. Right. All right, so making sure that we have clearance. Right. Hold on. We need clearance. We need the clearance. Okay. I think I got it. All right, make sure this is out. Let's move this. Okay, it popped off again. Okay. Now this piece right here doesn't lock into anything. I wish it did. You know, like these two pieces come together, they lock into place. Or maybe it could have clipped in like that, something like that. So that's the only other part of this figure where I don't like. Alright, so this is Maximum V all combined together. And you can take a look at that. We're going to give it a spin in a minute. So that's what it looks like from the front. That's what it looks like from the side. That's what it looks like from the back. That's what it looks like from the other side. All right, so we're going to go into articulation. And we just have to be careful about this. So the arm can swing all the way around, and the heel spurs popped off when I did that. You have this movement at the shoulder. All right, so we're going to go back and fix this one more time. Again, this is not a solid connection. Right, so the elbow does move, but you have to do like extra work to get it to move. So you gotta move it like that, and then you bring up the hand, and then you could actually do this kind of, you can kind of do that kind of thing right there, if you will, or you know, you can kind of do like a Superman type of thing where it's aimed at his waist. Like that, but there's no bicep swivel in there, if you want to call. I mean, maybe you can call this an elbow swivel here, but nothing else going on. All right. Okay, so there's no waist articulation because these two things connect actually at the middle. We can bring up the leg. And that's about it on the leg. These panels right here on the waist do not move. And let's see about the knee. I mean, we got knees. It's just that we can't bring out the leg, the upper leg. There's no foot rockers or anything like that I know of. There's no swivel at the thigh. What else? I think that's about it. So let's focus on the head. All right, so the head can move this way. I'm out of focus, sorry. The head moved that way. The head move could look this way. Now you can bring out the ears, which I forgot, and you can have that, you know, kind of a look going for you, like that. Very limited, very limited. And this piece right here is bothering me. I do have one comparison sticker next to. Where is he? Okay, so we're gonna bring in Minosaur. Only combiner I have on hand. It's much taller than him, way taller than him. Right. And if you want to see it next to a standard Tobot, let's bring in a standard Tobot. We're going to bring in Paragon, better known as Classic. That's the standard. That's the standard height, if you will. And if you want to see it next to a normal masterpiece, we can bring in Masterpiece Soundwave. He's a little bit taller than Paragon here. So I'm gonna move these back so you can get it all in one shot, right? So we can move this to the side, right? Side view. You can kind of see where his head stops right there, and I think Minosaur's face, I think it's like right where his chin is, kind of thing. And if you want to talk about Soundwave, his head stops somewhere around here, I believe. And then you got Paragon on the other side. His head stops right where the chest is. All right, so we're gonna put this away, and we're going to go through some attacks that this character has in the show. All right. So, if you happen to watch the show, all of these Tobots have abilities. They have fighting styles and attacks and all this good stuff, and they're very different from each other. So now, while we have him in the combined mode, let's start from the top. He has something called the maximum hook gun. I don't see it anywhere on the toy. It's not like a hidden compartment or something like that on the toy. Is probably just in the animated series. And what that is, it's like Captain Hook's gun, but more than one stripes. Not exactly what it is. Never seen what it looked like, but I'll give you an update on that. His second attack is called the Maximum Hurricane, and that is a part of Cyclone's Hawk abilities, right? It's Cyclone Hawk's Hurricane, but it's much bigger, way bigger. Third one is Maximum Claw, which is Big Lion Rover's claw. So pretty much his hands turn into lion's claws. They're gold, and they're very large, and you get a bigger attack. Fourth one is called the Maximum Volcano Finish, or just Maximum Volcano, and pretty much it's Maximus v clothes himself with orange energy and grapples the energy to the sky, then pushes it back to the ground, causing a powerful explosion. That's the description that I got. What is that? 4? All right. 5 is Maximum Force Synthesis, basically Maximus Volcano, but very stronger. You just gotta see it. I know I'm reading the description, but you just gotta see it. Then there's something called the Shadow Clone. Maximum V can create multiple duplicates of himself. So he can do all of that stuff in this form. Right? Bring in the box. So if you're interested in watching Galaxy Detective seasons 1 and 2, they're actually still working on season 3. I believe they stopped at episode 12. I have to double check. But if you want to watch it on your phone, your laptop, or maybe your computer or whatever you have, you can watch it in South Korea network called the KBS2 at 5 p.m. KS time. Or if you want to watch it online, I think it's called the Me Watch and Toggle, which is in Singapore, Monster Channel, which is in the Malaysia, Cartoon Network, pretty much everywhere, including the Philippines. You have YouTube and Netflix. Now, to me, if you want to watch every single episode, I think Netflix will be the best place first, because they have all the episodes in order. You wouldn't miss a beat. If you did it that way, then second will be Cartoon Network. That's my opinion. YouTube will be second, and Cartoon Network will be last, because I don't have cable. It's like that. So yeah, All right. So I hope you ladies and gents enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave it a like. Give it a give me some suggestions for the new year to change up things on this channel. If you have any questions or comments, you leave them down below. Now, we do have 2 more figures. We're going to be doing the Studio Series Jazz, and we're going to be doing the Studio Series Optimus Primal. So stay tuned for that. The new year around the corner, we're going to finish up the Season 2 Tobots. And we're also waiting for Deathsaurus, which is going to be here in January. And we're going to do Deathsaurus and his buddy, his arch enemy, I should say, in a part 2, like 2 of 2 video or something like that. We're going to do that. So yeah, I want to thank you ladies and gents for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next video.